almost 50 years, a Bay Area pilot has expressed himself by writing in the sky. 72-year-old Milos Tichacek is one of the last professional skywriters, and while the messages he writes quickly disappear in the wind, his love for his craft endures. Tom Foreman reports.
With his vintage biplanes, Milos Tichacek has been writing messages a mile long and a mile high for nearly half a century. He's not your average pilot. He earned his wings in the Czech Air Force, but when Czechoslovakia turned communist, he escaped, only going back to his motherland as a spy for the U.S. Army. Later, he flew commercial airliners and cargo planes. Now, at 72, he is one of America's last working skywriters.
I asked a friend of mine, I thought it was a friend, he used to skywrite, and how you do it? He says, well, you guys have a lot of money, you know, for $80 I'll show you. I says, no. I'm not going to pay you $80.
So Tichacek taught himself, practicing above the clouds where no one could see his mistakes. He soon learned that the trick to making good letters was all a matter of timing.
Figure, well, how would you do it, you know? So figure you have to have some way of timing yourself, so I start counting and draw the line and everything. I realized you have to do it backwards.
Over the years, Tichacek has developed techniques for every letter.
S is sometimes hard because you don't have, you know, you have to start a certain point. You don't want to exceed the bottom of it so it doesn't look shabby and everything. And so it's more on the feel, and you have to count as well. So if you do it a few times, then you get better that way.
But no matter how neat Tichacek makes his messages, they don't hang around for long, especially if it's windy.
It's a very temperamental thing because summertime you get heat waves, temperature rises above 10,000 feet, and it'll turn the smoke up, so we can't do it at all because by the time I got a letter done, by the time I start the other, I don't see the first letter, so it's gone.
It is an ephemeral art. This message, I love you, was visible for only a few minutes before it blew away. Tichacek flies a 1941 Stearman biplane. It was designed for World War II combat training. The engine has very high heat and a single exhaust point to expel the smoke, and that makes it an ideal choice for skywriting.
Yeah, it's great. You're part of the airplane, especially this airplane. It's maneuverable. You can just whip it around any way you want. It'll stay with you and then do anything you want. It's just extremely light on the controls, this airplane. It's well designed, beautifully designed. And it's just a perfect airplane.
The plane and the man have both been flying for more than 50 years. But Tichacek says he's just started writing his story in the sky.
Been flying since '46 and love it every day of it. It's free, it's peaceful up there. You don't see any all the problems that exist on the ground.